What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I officially start my actual attempt, my campaign, my LP of Endless Legend. It is the Shifters expansion that just dropped today, April 7th, so let's hop in and get started. I just played through the tutorial campaign for all of you guys. 45 minutes of learning everything there is to know, well, not really everything, but a lot of what there is to know about how to play Endless Legend. So if you guys managed to get through that, kudos to you. I hope I was helpful. I hope I gave you guys a little bit of insight and maybe explained stuff that you might not have understood. And now you don't have to go through the tutorial yourself. You can just hop in and do murder. That being said, let's hop in and do murder. Alright, so we are going to play as the Human Empire. No, we're kind of the Human Empire, I guess, if we want to go that route. I do not wish to play as a blue. I would rather play as the green. So that being said, we're going to go with the dark green of Doom, and we're going to set you as like a purple color, because, you know, why not? Alright, all that being said and done, we are going to play as the Alayi. I am assuming that's how you say it. Maybe it's the Alayi. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, guys and gals. But I'm going to call them the Alayi. That is what I'm going to call them, and we'll see if that's even close to right. I'll see if I can't find somebody else pronouncing it and see what they say between this episode and the next. Now, again, I don't know a lot about the game. I haven't actually played a real game just yet, but I am looking forward to checking it out. Alright, I guess we'll just go with pretty much the default. Why not? We'll give it a shot. I'm sure there's some victory conditions we can do. Generation presets? No generation presets selected. What are these? New world, scattered, symmetrical. Look for the new continent for more regions to conquer and new resources to exploit. Everyone is starting on his own limited lands, looking for a new way to expand. And symmetrical. Start on one of the twin continents. Each continent is the perfect mirror of the other. Alright, so here's the new group, guys and gals. To survive the horrors of the Dust Wars, the Alayi scattered themselves to the cold places of Ariga. Now that the Guardians have awakened, they are coming together, hoping to save Ariga and rebuild the life they once had. Alright, well, let's get started, I guess. Begin! Alright, so this is going to be my first taste of non-guided actual gameplay. So be aware, I'm not going to be an expert or a master of the game, guys and gals, but I have wanted to jump into the 4X genre for quite some time, and I figured that this is going to be, well, probably the best one to do it in. There's several others out there, guys and gals, and not all of them are bad, not all of them are great. There's a mix. I enjoy quite a few of them. I've played many. I've played a lot of the big-name ones. I've played some of the lesser-known ones, like Fallen Enchantress, and it's just, I really enjoy these types of games, and I've been looking forward to Endless Legend for a long time. So let's see what we have to start with.
You beings fixed, inflexible, and slow are not true Origans, and do not see that she, our mother, as her life ebbs low, shall be delivered by the Alayi. For we, who change, adapt, and persevere, will fight for her survival come what may. So heed these dire warnings most sincere, for ruin comes to those who bar our way.
Alright, so Alayi, I guess is how we say it officially. Alright, cool. You have encountered a new minor faction, the Delvers. The Delvers have their origins in humanoids that were trapped deep underground after an earlier cataclysm. They fought their way back to the light, an effort of decades that made them skilled miners, tunnelers, and explorers. If we manage to assimilate them, we will get plus 5 dust, or 5% dust, per pacified and rebuilt Delvers villages on cities. Cool, and we'll get the Dredge as the unit. I like it. They are basically dwarves, or so it seems. Alright, cool. Let's show the location. And playing new content. Sweet. Frozen Fangs. Things are stirring in the tundras across the polar ice fields. Great wolf-like beings called Geldirus, driven by dust and evolution to form a sentient society are finding the warmer lands toward the equator more welcoming. Another being also appears, the hero Namkang, a wise and taciturn loner, okay, I'm not sure what that means, but cool, who was born to cold and is little bothered by it. Adds the Geldiris minor faction and the Draken hero Namkang, and the Song of Only Ice faction trait unlocked by the Endless Legend founder of Emperor's Pack. Cool. And new content again, the Guardians. By the way, guys, I've unlocked, like I said, I got the entire pack and everything to go with it. So, like I said, I am fully stacked. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see what all this is about. We'll read this one too. Guardians, there are older and greater things in the universe than the endless, of course. Their story barely scrapes the surface of history, a mere few hundred centuries. What of those older entities, those other forces? Did they disappear before the arrival of the Endless? Or could the Endless, at the height of their power, have contained and controlled them? If that is so, perhaps some of these elder powers rise up again now that the Endless have faded or disappeared. Alright, this adds additional content, cooperative and competitive quests, global events, legendary deeds, legendary buildings, and guardians. And another one, Shadows. A nightmare out of history. The Forgotten are a faction that all others thought to be lost or dead. Against their will, they were forged into a tight society of violent and distrustful survivors, having spent the final years of the Cataclysm alone on the surface of Auriga. Now, as the rifts in their society have led a splinter faction to declare its independence, the Forgotten are risking everything in the hopes that the other factions will accept them. Ordeal before them. Adds the espionage system, spine infiltration, pillaging, and the Forgotten major faction whose gameplay is based on espionage. And finally, Shifters, the new one, folks. Let's read it and then get started. I know, guys, there's going to be a ton of reading, a ton of just random stuff, so please bear in mind that the start of this might be a little bit slower, but once we get into it, you guys should have a lot of fun with me, because like I said, I've been stoked for a long time for this. Who ruled on Auriga before the Endless conquered it? Few traces remain of civilizations that predate the Endless, and even these fade with time. But now the answer comes to us in the form of a strange people who call themselves the Alayi, or the Alayi, masters of flight and battle who change their society and even their forms with the seasons. Interesting. They are returning to reestablish their nation that now that the horrors perpetrated by the Endless are gone. They view the planet as their home and goddess, and will go to any lengths to protect her. Before the Endless came, there were other peoples and other forces on Auriga. These were destroyed or scattered, and only now, centuries after the horrors perpetrated by the Endless have faded, are they coming out into the light. Foremost among them are the Alayi, an adaptable race who changed their way of life and even their form with the seasons. Why are we reading the same thing again? I feel like this is exactly the... okay. Yeah, apparently it's there twice, I guess. Yeah. Whatever is necessary to protect her. So, it just basically... That's weird. It's almost literally identical. Alright, that's fine. Adds a new system of seasons, new winter effects, the altar of Auriga, pearls, blessings, and shifter, major faction. Alright, folks. Let's get to it. And one more. These strange beings that live in their varied habitats scattered across Auriga, what more can be learned from their cultures, histories, and temperaments? What more can they tell us about the lands they know? It is time to reach out and learn. With the assistance, forge a greater empire. Adds 23 new quests and a minor faction to the Endless. There's probably one more after this, maybe two. Echoes of Auriga. Auriga has its own music. The lap of waves, the sighing of the wind, the cries of the beast, all these make the planet different and unique through ancient instruments and long-lost scores. Perhaps other greater music can also be discovered. Adds reskins of items and 7 new tracks to the music of the Endless Legend. And that's it. We're actually really ready to start and begin. Alright, so this is a minor faction, the Delvers. We are here. Let's take a look at what's actually going on. Alright, so we see that we have a lot of choices here. This actually has a little bit of high ground too, and I'm a pretty big fan of that. I guess what we could do is probably establish... Oh, we actually get 2 Seekers to go with it. I guess those are like scouts. Oh, those are cavalry. And they can move 6 spots? Holy crap. Okay. Well, that's pretty sweet. We're going to build ourselves a city. I'm going to say, like, Like, right here is probably our best bet. I'm thinking maybe there, but we're going to go here. Alright, so the city is built, the militia is there, we can start building things, we can build a Founders Memorial, and then eventually a few other things. It will cost us quite a bit to get some stuff handled. We can build a Seeker to get more cavalry out, rolling out and doing a nasty stuff. We get another Settler, and then eventually a Skyfin, which seems like a flying unit. But again, we need 20 of whatever that circular thing is. I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest. So, we'll figure it out eventually. We will figure it out eventually. What is this? Salting the Earth. Oh, we can raise the city. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, we're going to go with the Founders Memorial, as that is probably oftentimes the right choice. We're going to go with industry, because our industry is actually quite low, so we're going to up our industry. We have enough food. It's going to take us 8 turns, though, to get going. There's not a lot of food, actually, for this spot, so take from that what you will. Let's go to our research now. And here are our research. What are these things? Civilization Builder, Wealth Harvester? I have no idea what any of those things are. Be the first to destroy at least 10 armies in order to gain the reward. Oh, okay, cool. We get that, and it's plus 15% initiative on units. Nice. The Wealth Harvester, be the first to gather at least 30 units of one luxury resource. Cool. And the Civilization Builder, be the first to build the legendary buildings in order to benefit. Huh. Nice. Okay, so there's a lot of bonus things we can do there. The Alayi, we already have that, and nothing else. So let's go with, we'll go with a little bit more for the mill, a little bit more for the food. And those are going to be our first 2 researches. We're going to escape out of there. And I think we're pretty much set. Does it show me anywhere what I'm actually researching? I don't see it. Oh, it does. Okay, Mill Foundry right there. Alright, cool. So now we can split up and start looking around for various things, or we could stick together and look around. I think I may actually keep my crew together. I actually do not see. That must be a ruin right there. Where is our army? There we are. Alright, so we're going to send our Seekers over there. We're going to search for that. You search at the location, and it was worth the effort. We got 5 titanium and 2 pearls. Very cool. We'll dismiss that. We can actually start upping our game a little bit, too, if we wanted to. Well, I guess we'll start exploring. I'm going to go explore next to our friends over here, our new guys. Alright, I think that's it for our first turn, and it is now in the books, folks. It took us almost 13 minutes to get going on this, but we got it going. Alright, the Pearls of Ariga. New quest added. When Ariga brings forth her fruit in winter, it will be a sign that once again our time has come. The Epistle, page 4. So the burden and the glory fall to me. We have taken the return of the Guardians as a signal, and from the forests and the mountains we come together to rebuild our culture. In my hands sits the waxed and oiled leather pouch, black with age, that contains the epistles of Vros Greyspire and the Eucologian. Sure, the ways of prayer. Through all the silent years, we have guarded these scrolls, handing them down from father to son, waiting for the moment when we could once again serve our roles as sentinels of Mother Ariga. We are together, except for this flying skyfin, a symbol of our power and freedom. With its strength, we can reclaim our place by her side. These pearls, the winter fruit of the epistle, signal our resurgence. We will harvest them and use them to build an altar to Ariga. As we do her bidding, we will grow our own strength. Alright. Your people are converging. After centuries in the wilderness, you lack only the Skyfin, a powerful ally and totem of your people. With its help and the potent pearls, okay, you hope to save Mother Ariga from disaster. So those are actually pearls, okay. Search the indicated ruins to regain control over the Skyfin unit flying in the region. Cool! Alright, let's show me the location. Is this it right here? Didn't I just do this? I thought I just did that. Okay, well, we can come back and do it again, I guess. I thought we had just done it, but fine, let's do it. Your people are... Okay, you already said that. You search the indicated ruins of control, blah, 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 blah. We got a Skyfin unit and 2 pearls, and we got 80 dust for doing that. Cool. Hey, I'm all for it. There's some more ruins that we found over here as well. Now, what does a Skyfin do? He could fly 8 unit? Holy crap. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of attack or damage, but he's super tanky with 236 life. He's a support unit. Okay, that's interesting. Can I double click on him or something? I'd like to see a little bit more about his abilities there, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, well, we can really, really explore like a crazy person then with our Skyfin. Let's go check it out. Can he fly over anything? I guess not water. You have encountered a new minor faction, Bows. The Bows are centaurs who live in herding groupings. They are nomad warriors, relatively simple and uneducated. Wearing little clothing, they are less well adapted to cold climates, but still roam far and wide across Auriga. If we assimilate them, we get 5% food, and we get the cavalry of the really, really fat centaur. That guy's huge. Look at him. That's funny. Alright. So that's kind of cool. Oh, he's down there. Alright. Well, let's go over here and see if we can't, see what's up. Can we not do anything there? Aspirate. The unit automatically aspirates resources when located on a resource deposit? Oh, really? Gaining 3 XP, providing an approval bonus to the region's city, and sharing the unit's vision with the region's owner. Wow, that's kind of really awesome. We're outside of our region, though, so that doesn't help us that much. Alright, well, let's go over here toward the cool dragon tree. That seems neat, too. Alright, we have kind of already made our moves around. What is this? A titanium deposit? We can totally go there and suck that dry, as they're saying. Build the altar of Auriga. You'll need to gather enough pearls by searching ruins or by collecting them when the dark seasons bring them to the surface. Okay, well, I think everything is underway. Let's end our turn again. You have to forgive me, guys. Like I said, I like to take my time a little bit when I don't know exactly what I'm doing. That way, hopefully, I will catch any mistake before it becomes a mistake, and I can save myself. But, again, there's no guarantee. Alright, we'll search this out. You have found nothing of interest at this location. Well, that is unfortunate. But that's okay as well. I would like to go over there and talk with you, if that's at all possible. Is there any more shiny things? Let's see, where are we at here? Shadon, I guess is what... Shadoni, maybe? Oh, Shadon with 2 N's. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's see. What happens if we fly over this thing? Are we aspirating? No, we're not. Okay. Are those ruins? A glass steel deposit. That sounds exciting. Let's go over to that. You've encountered a new minor faction, the Hernans. These are... what is that? Itinerate tribes that follow herds and crops according to the seasons. Skilled foragers accustomed to living off the land, they are well known for their belligerence and their skill with the bow. They are orcs, apparently. Okay. And they are ranged, so we can get ranged orcs. That look pretty cool. Plus 5% attack. Oh, that's pretty good, too. Man, all of these things, I want to assimilate everything. Get in my kingdom! It's fine. Alright, I think we'll aspirate this. That's okay with me. I'm fine with that. Alright, we're still building and we're still researching. What can we do here? Is there anything else we can actually build? It doesn't look like it. We need 10 pearls. Does it show us how many pearls we have? Anywhere? Like on the main screen. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be looking around doing random stuff all the time. Oh, there it is. 4 pearls. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's end our turn. And it's gonna be time for us to go over here. I don't want to attack. Can we not parlay with them? I was under the impression that we could parlay with them, but apparently that's not the case. Alright, well, we've discovered everything we can out of our little area here. I guess that's something. Well, I guess we'll head back over that way. Yeah, you can keep leeching that, I guess. Let's take a look. Was it our Empire one? No luxury resource owned. We are getting glass steel and we have 5 titanium. So that's something. That's interesting, I guess. Okay. Let's end the turn again. I'm not really sure what our next course of action is. I suppose we could just take these guys out. I'm not sure we could win the fight against them. I don't know how strong they would be. But I also don't know exactly how we up our relationship with them. Like, that much I don't get. Well, I suppose we can still detect or find other ruins. Okay, we'll search with this. Alright, you have found nothing of interest at this location. That sounds about right. We can still float around and find ruins even outside of our area, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. And here we are. You searched. It was worthwhile. We got 1 pearl and 40 dust. I'll take it. Alright. Well, we'll leave that alone. I guess we'll come over here, and there is a gold deposit there. That's interesting. Alright, well, we can't move you any further. I'm going to try to move you now. Alright, they're going to move. We're going to head over to our other army. And we're going to continue our exploratory stuff. Another minor faction discovered, the Dorgeshi. Banished after a series of feuds, these roving clan families left the life of their caravans and cities, exchanging the luxuries of merchants for the hardships of warriors. The clan's secrets of beast control were used to master the great, Berdamek lizards, turning the Dorgeshi into a fearsome, heavy cavalry. Wow, that's pretty cool. The Berdeki. Nice. Plus 0.5 resource per pacified. Huh, interesting. Well, we definitely get to float around with our amazing fin thing of doom here. Alright, what are we going to snag out of this? Nothing? Oh, there we go. Alright, we got 3 more pearl and 30 dust. We're up to 8 pearls now. And I will continue to search around and look and find whatever it is I can find, because I simply can. That's really it. Alright. I guess we're going to head on... Oh, we've already moved you. Okay. I really like that skyfin. I mean, we can move for days. Alright, the mill foundry is done. The cultivation is up next for the research. Let's take a look. We are about to get our secondary person popping in, and we'll put him on food to get ourselves some more workers a little bit quicker, which I am a big fan of. Alright, let's move on in here and see what we can find. It looks like a lot of nothing. Alright, further exploration. Let's go. And what is that? Unspoiled ruins. Let's go search it. What do we get? I found nothing of interest. It stinks. Alright, that's fine. Alright, another minor faction, the Silics. These are slow-moving elementals, heavily affected by dust. The Silics guard the great underground farms where crystal is grown and nurtured. Promising ones are blessed with intelligence and life. 0.5 resources per pacified, and resource extractors. Okay, and we get the Harmonite. It's an infantry. Probably a pretty heavy infantry, too. I would have to assume. What is this thing? It's a life tree. It's interesting. Wine deposit. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the overall world so far. We've already expanded quite a bit. This is way more than I normally expand when I'm doing stuff on my own, folks, so hope you guys are enjoying this. We're actually running out of time for the episode. We really haven't done a whole lot, but we're off to a good start, and I hope you guys are looking forward to this series as much as I am. Alright, the construction is complete. We need to make sure we construct something else. I would very, very much like to find the remaining pearls we need, but if we can't, I'm okay with that as well. Because we can always construct something else randomly. Probably have the burrow thing up and running now, too. You have encountered the Empire of Amar. Join us, the world and the universe await the flowering of our purpose. Creepy. Really, really creepy. Alright, I don't want to start negotiations. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Can we trade? Is that a thing we can do? Declaration of war, close borders. Oh, we don't have enough influence. Compliment or warning? I'd rather not do any of this. Let's just close the negotiations screen. Can I cross your borders, or is that going to cause like some sort of horrible grief to befall us? The Northern Loam. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds exciting. The Loamy Foamy. Ooh, there's some unspoiled ruins right there. Alright, let's click back over here. We need to construct something. So, that being said, I guess we can do the mill foundry. Improved quality of critical parts for mills and increases the amount of industry produced. I guess we're crafting that somewhere. Do we place it or no? We don't. Okay. Yeah, and we should have gotten our second person, which should have also allowed us to... What is that? Garth of the Alayi expansion. Oh, that's the expansion district. Everything's going to cost pearls, though, it seems. Okay, well, that's going to be a little bit difficult, but probably not that bad. So we'll have to make sure that we keep our eyes open for this stuff. 20 pearls to make one of those. That's insane. Alright, that's cool. Well, at least we're figuring things out as we go, folks. I'll try to get to at least turn 10, which will be our next turn. And through that before we officially break it off. Wow, why is there weird fire things all over my screen? You guys see that? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Well, there you go. Apparently the image is burned in. I know, it wasn't funny. Alright, where's my little army? There you are. Alright, you get over there and you take that. Search for it. You search at the location. It was worthwhile. 1 pearl, 30 dust. We need 1 more pearl, and we can finally build whatever the next thing that we need to build is. And I guess we're going to head down this way, because that way is one of our other AI players. We're going to go there and search. Hopefully they don't get too angry with us. Lust for loot. Ancient texts and scientific studies say that some locations are interconnected. By successfully activating triggers in these places, you can uncover increasingly important treasures. But only a hero can do it, and once you start, you will launch a countdown, after which the chain effect vanishes forever. Use a hero-led army to search the location indicated on the map. Okay, cool. And that is way, way over there. Okay. Good to know. Let's see, what else can we do? Well, I guess we'll continue our exploratory stuff. We now met up with the Yotis. The ancestors of this faction were bred for blood sports and as watch beasts. They have rudimentary intelligence and great ferocity. Their clans are held together more by fear and strength than by sophisticated social bonds. We get increased vision. Okay. Nice, and we get a Tetike? Sure, a Tetike. Which doesn't really look like what I would assume a Yotis would look like. These are like werewolf people, or maybe giant werewolf people. I was assuming something like a frozen giant, but hey, you know what? That's cool. Hey, I don't judge. I don't judge. Go ahead. Yotis it up. Oh, we got another ruin over there. Oh, I'm loving this, guys. I love being able to explore without, like, having chaos and just nastiness attacking me at all times. A lot of fun here. A lot of fun. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're going to end our turn. And we're going to complete this next turn, and then we're going to end the episode, guys. And unfortunately, I know I like to usually bombard you with a bunch of stuff at the very beginning of a series, but I'm going to take this one slowly. I'm going to play this nice and slow, only 1 episode at a time, and go from there. I might get the bug, guys. I might get the fever. I might want to play 40 episodes in a day. Who knows? Who can say? But something along those lines could happen. Just saying. I might do a 24-hour stream or something. Not necessarily this game. I don't know. Just stuff I've been thinking about. I have no idea what's going on, guys. But I am going to get closer and closer to those ruins, and I am going to claim them for my own. And we found literally nothing there. Fantastic. I hope you're all super happy with it. Is there a way to jump from army to army? Because I feel like that would be pretty cool. What is this? Auto-explore, sleep, unassigned hero. We have an unassigned hero? When did this happen? Oh, well, surprise, guys and gals. We'll do this in the next episode. I'm going to let the unassigned hero stay unassigned for right now. We're going to go find our little dude over here, and we are going to go to these ruins here and search them and hope we find the missing pearl. And there it is. We got one pearl, and we got Aya's arm. What is that? It is a two-handed sword. Holy goodness, that looks amazing. Can only be equipped by heroes. It's an infantry slayer. But it costs 9 of that glass stuff that I don't have much of. Well, that's okay. We can come down here and search for this one, too. And we got one more pearl, 30 dust. I'm feeling the love, folks. I'm feeling the love. Alright, and we will go there. In the next episode, we will build up our hero. We will do whatever we can with the hero. And hopefully we'll be able to get some semblance of what's going on. I want to get it moving in the right way. Before I do that, I'm going to add this to the queue as well. +5 per level on Altar of Ariga, +3, +2. And it's limited to 1 copy, and your empire unlocks functionalities of the Altar of Ariga screen. That sounds exciting and different. I have to select... Oh, okay, I get to select where I want to expand to. That's pretty exciting stuff. I think I'm going to do it there. We're going to try to expand out to that weird dragon tree thing. The anomaly, as it were. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will catch you guys next time with a little bit more Endless Legend, the new expansion, Shifters. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.